this is our household haul for the month of June. We budget $50, but I went over budget by $3.41, and that's because of the taxes. I'm used to shopping at the commissary where we don't pay taxes, but I just used my personal allowance to cover the little bit of overage. But without taxes, I'm on budget, but with taxes, I'm over budget by $3.41. So we buy our dog food at Walmart. This is the only dog food that our dogs are able to eat. Georgia's older. She's estimated between anywhere from 12 to 15 years old, and this is the only one she's able to stomach without getting sick. And then we got toilet paper at Walmart. It's just the Walmart brand, and I think that one was $3.36. Some paper towels, also the Walmart brand, $1.94. And I actually like buying the toilet paper at the commissary because theirs is like a big 12-roll pack for $4, and I like it because it's not the most expensive brand, but it's works really well. And then some flushable wipes, and then I saw these at Walmart for 88 cents a piece, and we've been using ours from last fall, and they need to be replaced soon, so I went ahead and picked these up. And I don't buy these at the Dollar Tree because they're thinner, so I always get I always burn myself when I buy them from the Dollar Tree. So 88 cents is cheaper than Dollar Tree anyway, so I picked these at Walmart. And then I bought a bulk item of the toothpaste, and that was where is it, $3.96. And Dustin needed some more shaving gel, so we got him that. And then the deodorant, we got the bulk package, so that will last us a few months. And mine was $2.94 and Dustin's was $3.97. And then we got some Suavitel that's fabric softener, and that one was $1.98 at Walmart. And then just some feminine products. Also, I don't know what price it was. Three something. So that's it for all of our monthly household stuff. We're good on laundry detergent. We're good on other stuff in the house. So this is all we need for the month of June. And I just wanted to give you guys a look of what the things we buy with our household item budget. Thank you for watching. Bye. So this is a quick look at our menu plan for June 1st through the 15th. For the first, we had leftover pulled pork, so I made some gorditas with that and served it with leftover rice and lentils. And then yesterday we had boneless ribs, and I just cut it into cubes, and I cooked in a little bit of olive oil, and I put some steak seasoning on it, and I served it with mac and cheese and green beans. And today is the 3rd, so today we're gonna have spaghetti with some garlic bread and some kind of veggie. I don't know, I still have yellow squash, and I have broccoli, and I have some other veggies there, so I'll decide that later on today. On the 4th, we're gonna have shrimp garlic noodles, and there's a link. I'll put a link to that because that's a YouTube video that somebody else made, so I'll put the link to their video. Monday is Mexican stuffed shells with a side of yellow squash, and I'll put the link to the Pinterest recipe for that. On the 6th is meatloaf, and that's the recipe from Decade to Freedom, so I'll put her link to that video. This is her tasty, cheap recipe that she shared recently, and I'm going to do that with some mashed potatoes and some kind of veggie. On Wednesday, I'm going to do flautas, rice, and beans. On the 8th, I'm going to do sweet and sour chicken, and that's also a YouTube recipe from She's in Her Apron. Friday is mushroom gravy pork, mashed potatoes, and I'll put that link to what I just shared recently this past week. And then on the 10th will be pizza and a salad. On the 11th will be barbecue drumsticks in the crock pot with potato salad and corn on the cob. I still have 2 ears of corn in the fridge, so we're going to have that on the 11th. On the 12th is leftovers or breakfast for dinner. On the 13th is again the Mexican stuffed shells, because I'm going to cut this recipe in half, and I'm going to freeze half of that so we can have on the 13th. And on the 14th will be a pot roast in the crock pot. And on the 15th, we're going to have chicken tortilla casserole. So this is our grocery haul for June 1st through June 15th. I feel like we did fairly well. This came out to $86.13. I gave her $1, so she gave me 5 back. So now I have $15 left to go buy meat with. And so this is the majority of our stuff, and then I'll get the rest of the stuff that we need meat-wise for tomorrow when I go to the commissary. So we're going to start off over here. This is the milk. This is whole milk. This is Justice what he drinks. I still need to go to Walmart, or not Walmart, but the commissary to pick up Dustin. He drinks 2%. I got orange juice, and then this tropical blend juice for Justice so he can drink. Well, this one's for Justice. We don't give him orange juice because the acid in it. But we have eggs. These were about 40 something cents each. So I grabbed 3 of them because we have them for breakfast and sometimes even lunch. And we were all out of spaghetti, so I picked up some spaghetti. We always have at least one spaghetti night during the pay period, just because it's something fast and simple and cheap. I bought 2 of these Kobe Jack shredded cheese. They're about 2 something. Sorry, I don't know the numbers on top of my head, but yeah. And then some string cheese. And then some cream cheese. I'm going to make some stuffed shells. I still have to go buy the shells at the commissary. And then these avocados. I know they were $1. They were about $1.40, I believe, each. But we're increasing the fats that Justice eats, and avocado is a great way to do that. Some white rice. I'm completely out of white rice. We have rice almost every other night. And then the russet potatoes. These were $2.99. I still have some potatoes, but I know we go through them all the time, so I just went ahead and bought some. Green onions. I like putting this in almost everything now. I never used to buy this, and then I started buying it, and now I just throw it into almost everything. Some mushrooms. I want to make that pork mushroom gravy again. Some limes. Some shrimp. I want to make the shrimp garlic noodles. 1 crown of broccoli. We still have 1 in the fridge, so I just bought 1. Some Roma tomatoes and lots of garlic. I like to cook with a lot of garlic. And the taco seasoning is going to be for the stuffed shells because it's a Mexican stuffed shell, and I put the recipes, all that, down below. And we have made that several times, and I even split it to make 2 meals, 1 for the freezer and 1 for what we're having for the dinner. Then some cantaloupe. This is for me and Justice. Doesn't like cantaloupe. Mango, again for me and Justice, is what we normally have for lunch. Some slices of mangoes with our meal. Bananas, and then some spinach. And spinach I always keep on hand because if I'm too busy and I don't want to make a side and I'm making like spaghetti, I just throw a handful of spinach in there. It makes me feel a little bit less guilty for not having a vegetable. And then some pineapple. We all love pineapple in this house, so we always get some. And Dustin wanted some chili with beans. Yeah, he requested me to pick up the Frito scoop so that way he can have it with this during his lunch, something he likes to have every now and then. Some tuna, because I like to make some tuna sandwiches for me and Justice. Dustin can't have tuna because he's allergic to fish. And then the cream of mushroom that's going to go along with the mushrooms and the pork that I make it. And some diced tomatoes. This is something simple. I can just dump some chicken breast and this in the crock pot. And then I have tortillas so that I can make the tacos with that. So I can make some easy tacos, or I can make some flautas, which I think I'm going to add flautas in the menu. That's something Dustin loves, but I haven't made in a long time because I normally make that for holidays. And then Dustin picked up this pizza, so I'm guessing one of the nights we're going to have a pizza night, most likely on a weekend when I'm working, so that way Dustin can just pop it in the oven and we have dinner ready for us with either salad, because I still have romaine in the fridge, and I have carrots, and I have all of that stuff there still in there. 2 loaves of bread. And then I got Justice vanilla pudding, some applesauce, and some whole milk vanilla yogurt, which he loves. We're trying to fatten him up. If you haven't watched all of our videos, he's on the skinny side, but that's common for children who have cerebral palsy, so we try to give him as much fat in his food as possible. And then some chicken nuggets for some easy lunches for Justice. And then I got some more of the steak seasoning. I love this stuff. I put this on almost everything. And some garlic powder because I was out. And I was running low on olive oil, so I picked up some olive oil and also some ketchup because I was running low on ketchup too. And we are completely out on pancake mix, so I picked up some pancake mix, just the easy, just add water stuff. And then some all-purpose flour because I make my homemade tortillas all the time, or I bake. I just bought some. I have some bananas from my job that were going on the brown side, and that's the perfect time for them to be cooked as banana bread. And then I got some of these roasted vegetable crackers. Justice loves these for snack, and I got him some vanilla wafers for snacks too. And then for cereals, we got crispy or honey oats, and then some cocoa peanut butter puffs, which are Ludson's favorite. So I think that is it. So this is our Aldi haul, and you can tell it's a lot of stuff. And this is a large table. It actually seats 8 people, and it's completely filled. And I still need to go buy meat, and I have the $15 to do that with. So tomorrow I'll do another haul, and you'll see that together on this video. So this is the last of our grocery haul. This was $20.03. Total with the Aldi's, it came out to $106.13. So I did go over by $6.13, but I covered that with my little bit of leftover gas money and a little bit of my personal money, which is fine with us. So I got Dustin his milk, which was $2.62. The jumbo shells were $1.84. We got some lunch meat, was $3.49, and then I got this center cut pork loin for the pork and with mushroom sauce or gravy all over it, was $1.59. I did get this pot roast. We're gonna make pot roast. I'm gonna cut this one in half because it's almost 2 pounds and it's pretty big, and I paid $4.72 for that one. And then 1 pound of ground beef, which I usually cut that in half, but I'm going to keep it whole because I'm going to make meatloaf with that one. And this one was $2.97. And then chicken breast tenderloins was on sale for $1.86. So I'm going to cut this one in half so we can get 2 meals out of that. So that's it for our grocery haul. Thank you for watching. Bye. So this is how we separate them. We just wrap them in saran wrap and then put them in a freezer Ziploc bag, and that gives an extra meal for each one. So I can add this to the menu plan for next pay period.